your side. This is WSAV News 3 today at 6.
Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, May 27th. I'm Kim Gusby.
And I'm Ben Katko. Thanks for joining us on News 3 today. Breaking overnight, federal agents are searching for an inmate this morning who walked away from a minimum security prison camp in Jessup. Investigators say 34-year-old Arthur Cofield went missing last night from the satellite camp next to FCI Jessup. The U.S. Marshal Service, FBI, and other agencies are now trying to find him. Officials say Cofield is 5'4", around 210 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. If you see him or know where he may be, you can call the U.S. Marshal Service at 912-429-7169.
New this morning, Savannah police are investigating after a person was found dead at a local business. Police say it happened on Seaboard Coastline Drive off Telfair Road around 3:30 yesterday afternoon. Details are limited right now, but officials say the public is not in danger. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration, also known as OSHA, is leading that investigation. Of course, we'll keep you updated on air and online as we learn more.
New developments this morning. We're getting an update on a deadly crash from earlier this month as the driver accused in the case has been denied bond. Corporal James McKee testified he responded to a crash on Old Augusta Road in Rincon on May 1st. He said he found 27-year-old Davy Jansasoy being taken to the hospital and 47-year-old Michael Sharp in cardiac arrest, who later died. McKee says his investigation shows Jansasoy was driving under the influence with a blood alcohol level of .197. Jansasoy faces 2 counts of first-degree vehicular homicide along with 4 other charges.
Yeah, love the outdoors, hunting, fishing, just everything outside. He was a good friend to many, touched a lot of people's lives in positive ways.
Bond was not set for Jansasoy because he's under a federal immigration hold. The Department of Homeland Security says he came to the U.S. illegally from Colombia in 2023.
In Savannah, a new lawsuit is challenging the city's rules on horse-drawn carriages in hot weather. The city is being sued by all 3 licensed carriage companies who say a new state law blocks Savannah from enforcing its heat rules for horses. City rules stop carriages when it hits 85 degrees or the heat index reaches 100. The company says the state law now removes the city's control over horses on public roads used for tours. The suit also claims the restrictions could force the businesses to shut down during hot months, threatening the care of 39 horses that depend on tour revenue for food, veterinary care, and stabling. The heat rules sparked heated debate last year, with animal advocates pushing for stronger protections for the horses, while carriage operators say they already humanely care for the animals and warn the rules could cripple the industry. 3 minutes after 6 o'clock, it is Wednesday morning. We are taking a live look downtown. Storm Team 3 meteorologist Alyssa Carsley is in the weather center. We see the rain on the pavement. It's a little wet. She has our weather on the 3s. Good morning, Alyssa.
Hey, good morning, Kim. We're already starting off the day with these very tiny rain showers, hit or miss throughout the morning hours. So you might need a few extra minutes for your early morning commute. Otherwise, we'll watch for the chance of rain to increase once again as we head into the afternoon and evening. This rinse and repeat pattern just continues throughout our Wednesday, with morning temperatures warm and muggy, 60s and 70s, 84 degrees by 11 o'clock. And then we'll find our high temperatures, of course, outside the rain, getting back into the upper 80s to low 90s. So keep an eye on the sky if you do have plans to head down to the pool today, or of course head to the coastline for a nice beach day, as we are tracking that chance of rain showers and thunderstorms all the way into this afternoon. And some storms could pack a punch with strong gusty wind and very heavy rain, of course, being a possibility once again. 90 degrees is at high today here in Savannah, to 90 degrees also later this afternoon in Beaufort. So coming up in just around 10 minutes, we'll talk about the chance of rain for today and how temperatures finally begin to cool off just a little bit more for early next week.
All right, Alyssa, thank you. Developing now, residents in Port Wentworth are calling for a pause on data center development. This comes after City Council approved an ordinance defining and setting rules for those centers. Now,
some say they want more oversight before any project moves forward. WSAV's Isabella Baez spoke with one of the people leading that effort.
I'm not trying to stop progress. I just want to make sure we put guardrails on so the citizens that live here, if they do come, are protected.
Data centers are essentially large warehouses filled with computers that store, process, and distribute data for websites, apps, and cloud-based services. And residents in Port Wentworth say they fear one could soon be coming to their neighborhood.
Data center language was introduced into the city city council meeting, kind of like out of the blue. No one kind of knew it was coming. And then so their first reading was at city council meeting. Planning and zoning hadn't seen it yet. Well, then they sent us the data center proposed language that's supposed to go into the zoning ordinance, and there was zero restrictions. Just said basically data center.
Patrick Donovan is a real estate agent and is on the Port Wentworth Planning and Zoning Board, and says his main concern is that there isn't enough restrictions surrounding the development and operations of a data center, such as where they would get their 1 million gallons of water from.
I worry about you put a data center right here in the middle of two neighborhoods, Rice Creek, Rice Hope, right next to everything. It's going to hurt property values. That is what I've been screaming from the top of the lungs. We don't know the long-term downside of these data centers.
Donovan now urges residents to be aware of what's going on in the city they call home. Therefore, he created a petition asking city council members to enact a temporary moratorium.
We just want to be get those studies and the citizens be a part of the discussion that comes with those studies. So we don't want the city just to get the studies and then we just roll on through.
That was Isabella Baez reporting. Donovan says he hopes the petition will reach 5,000 signatures by the time of the next city council meeting on June 18th.
As budget discussions continue in Bullock County, homeowners there could see some relief this fall on their insurance bills thanks to a lower insurance services rating. The county announced last week its fire department's ISO rating decrease. So, for example, a property appraised at $350,000 could see an annual decrease of about $1,000 on their bill. The rating improvement comes with an expansion of county services following the dissolution of a fire service contract with the city of Statesboro last July. The investment does come at a cost, though, something that has been brought up in ongoing budget discussions for next year.
We don't want to increase property taxes. We would love to be able to decrease them, but at the same time, you have to provide the services that government provides. There are essential services that fire, EMS, law enforcement, roads, trash, that we have to provide, and there's a cost that comes with that.
The new ISO rating is scheduled to go into effect on September 1st.
Happening now, 73-year-old Michael Jordan of Bloomingdale is well on his way into a massive bike ride up the East Coast. He's now in Murrells Inlet near Myrtle Beach, where friends from Atlanta showed up to cheer him on. He's covered about 240 miles so far on a nearly 1,000-mile trip from Georgia to Washington, D.C. Next stop today, Wilmington. His ride honors Gold Star families, first responders, and the sacrifice behind freedom.
And there is now officially less than a week to go in this year's St. Jude Dream Home campaign. If you get your $100 ticket now, you can qualify for our final bonus prize, but they're going fast. That prize, 4 club-level seats to a Bananas game in September over at Grayson Stadium. Only about 1,000 tickets remain, so don't miss out because your purchase does make a huge difference. Located in the Oakwood at New Hampstead development, that house is valued at almost $600,000. To get your $100 ticket, call 800-383-9844. Visit WSAV.com/dreamhome or simply scan the QR code right there on your screen, whatever works for you. We're going to give away the house and all 4 bonus prizes live here on WSAV. That is next Tuesday, June 2nd.